guys, welcome back once again. You can probably tell that this is not my usual setup. I'm pretty sure you can probably also guess what we're doing here, as this is a kitchen. This is my kitchen, and I feel like baking today as it is Valentine's Day, and my boyfriend's not the biggest sweets fan, but I am. So this is a Valentine's gift to myself. I feel like making some yo-yos or melting moments. I don't know what else they're really called, but it's pretty much just like a shortbread style biscuit, and you make 2 of them and then you fill them with like this icing center, and they are delicious. So without further ado, I'm gonna get crack-a-lackin' into it. I will put the recipe that I am using down below if you are wanting to make it yourself. There's many variations, so just pick whichever one you find best and stick with that, guys. So for this recipe, you will want some butter, some plain flour, some icing sugar, and some custard powder. Now your butter, I do believe, is meant to be at room temperature, which mine is not because I only just decided to make these now. Now, if you are wanting to get it to room temperature, the best bet is just leave it out of the fridge for a couple of hours. But if not, you can just cut it up into some really nice smaller bits of butter and just microwave it for like 10 seconds at the most, just to get it nice and soft. You do not want to melt it, as it will not make the biscuits work. Now, I only want 185 grams of butter, so I am going to map out a rough guide. I'm not going to weigh it. It'll work out perfectly fine. And then just with the butter like that, just pop it in the microwave for like 10 seconds and then reassess. Maybe you might need a little bit longer. So that ended up being about 25 seconds in total, just checking it every 5-10 seconds. So you will want to sift all of the dry ingredients, as you don't want any little nasty lumps and bumps to get in the biscuits. But for those of you who did not know, I'm actually qualified, sorry, bit loud. I'm a qualified chef and a qualified pastry chef, pretty much. So I absolutely love baking. So that was 1/3 cup of custard powder, 1/3 cup of icing sugar. Now it's 1.5 cups of plain flour. I feel like black was a terrible choice to wear in the kitchen as well, because you are going to see if I get any tiny weeny bit of flour on me. So we're just going to hope that I don't, but I'm 100% sure that I will. So look, if you see some, I apologize. So I do also have the oven on at 180, so I can already see that I've got flour on my shirt, but we're just going to move on from that. So then, just with all the sifted ingredients, I'm going to tip in the butter. Okay, so I did accidentally melt a little bit. Now, if you don't like doing stuff with your hands when you're cooking, I'd highly recommend putting this in like a KitchenAid or a hand mixer or something, but I find the best way to do it is just get my fingers in there. Of course, they're clean. I have washed my hands. I pinky promise. And then you just want to keep mixing it until it comes together in a nice big clump of dough. So now that the dough has come together, this is what it looks like. It is nice, reasonably firm, but still very, very soft. So I think I'm just gonna make a lot, and by when I mean a lot, it makes a lot more than you'd ever think it would. I'm gonna make the mixture into all these little balls about that size. I will do anything for love, but I won't do that. I'm also going to point out again, if you haven't seen my other tutorial, I am peeling very badly on my shoulders. I got sunburnt. Please ignore them. I am just hoping that I don't do anything disgusting like flake off a little bit of skin into the biscuits. As well, guys, when you make this, it will look like you're making a ridiculous amount of biscuits, but you will in the end be putting them together. So the amount that you have will be halved, as in that will be the total amount of biscuits you'll come out with in the end, because you stick 2 of them together. So although it is a daunting amount of small rolled balls in front of you, it will not look quite as daunting in the end. And that is all of the dough rolled out. Now we need to put it on a tray, squish them, and put them in the oven. Now these will spread a little bit, but not anything major, so don't worry about putting them too far apart. Okay, and then just with a fork, if you are worried that they're going to stick, you can just lightly dust it, and I'd probably say icing sugar or flour, but usually it's fine. Push it down about halfway. Now that we've pressed down all of them, I'm going to pop them in the oven. It says for the full-size ones about 15 minutes, so I'm going to give these probably 5 minutes and check them, and then check them every couple of minutes after that, just because they are so teeny tiny. Okay, I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes now and try and not let them burn. That would be the timer. I did, however, look at them about 30 seconds ago, and they still need a fair bit longer, so I will give them I've put a timer on for another 5 minutes, but I doubt that they'll probably need that long. So I'm just gonna stand, have my cup of a herbal tea. Feel free to grab one too, and come join me. I'm having a peach and mango herbal tea. And just pretty much looking out the window, looking at the beautiful day that is out there. The past couple of days here in Victoria have been horrendous. I'm enjoying just being indoors, watching outside happen. Gonna give them one more minute. I just feel like they need a smidge more. And then after this, I'm gonna probably get dinner started because I wanna make a scrumptious beef stroganoff, and I fucking love beef stroganoff. And I haven't made it much recently, and I really feel like doing beef stroganoff. So I'm gonna show you the lump of Scotch fillet that I bought. Now, I don't want you to judge me. I buy a big lot, cut it up, freeze it, and then we've got steaks for the next 6 months or so. But it is huge. Like, I laughed at myself when they passed it over. This weighs as much as like 2 brand new babies. This is heavy. This is a huge bit of steak. Let's just put that into perspective. That's as long as my herbal tea is done, and I'm gonna get the biscuits out of the oven. So here they are. I did just squish one, so we have already lost one, but look, it's fine, they're okay. Now some of them did try and join, which is not ideal. Now I'm gonna take them off the hot tray and try and get them on this cooling rack so I can ice them shortly, because you cannot ice these while they are still warm. You will melt that icing, the biscuits will fall apart, your life will fall apart. Look, it's just not a good idea to try and ice anything while it's hot still, because it will not end well. For the icing though, you will want icing sugar, butter, hot water, and I'm gonna put a little bit of food coloring in mine just because I like to make them how grandma makes them, and she makes them with this beautiful baby pink icing in the middle, and they're just so sweet, and they bring back such fun memories of grandma. The way I'm saying it makes it sound like she's dead. She's not dead. She just doesn't, I don't get her yo-yos very often. Okay, so I popped down the street just to grab some icing sugar, and my parcels had arrived. So the first one was from Princess Polly, which this is very well wrapped for 2 lipsticks. I got the Jeffree Star Drug Lord and Weirdo, so the white and the black, just because I do not have a good white lipstick at all. I specifically wanted the white lipstick to do like the eyeliner as well, just because I do not have, other than the NYX white liner, which isn't a great liner. Like, it gets the job done, but it cracks. It just doesn't look very good. Just a little thank you note from Deadly Sins, and 2 of their stickers, which I've already got one of these up on my wall, so I'm gonna have to find some more spots for them. Now, with Deadly Sins, they did have a promo running when you bought, I don't know if it was just anything over 50, you got a free lipstick or what it was, but got something. Hello! I have a guest popping over. You might know who it is. Hello, welcome. My little sister popped over to come visit and help me finish baking these beautiful cookies. I got some new lashes. What do you think? I got these 2 lipsticks as well. You want to put one on?
I like lipstick.
It's white and black.
White and black?
Yeah, they're the 2 colours I chose. What?
Well, you can't wear black.
Yeah, you can.
Don't say.
So, for the icing, I don't have measurements, guys. I don't do this. Whee! Let's tip all that in. Did you just eat the icing?
That was fun.
You're so weird.
I'm making coffee.
You just want like a small spoonful of butter. I say small, that's quite a large amount of butter. Don't listen to me, guys. Then we will want a little bit of this bright, beautiful pink. And
Don't be sleeping peacefully.
Don't be sleeping. That sounded like a threat. What are you gonna do? Ready? Watch, it's gonna be too bright, I bet you.
You can never get too bright on Valentine's Day.
That's true.
It's not too pink.
I wanted a nice baby pink, like the one that Grandma puts in hers.
Is that
It's off Step Brothers,
Oh, I've seen
which
that movie.
is one of the greatest comedies of all time. Okay, so we are just making a piping bag at the moment because I don't have a proper piping bag.
You're the cook. You should have a piping bag.
I know, you'd think that, wouldn't you? I do believe it's Kylie Minogue
Is that-
singing. Who's Kylie Minogue?
I've heard of her. A 1, a 2.
A 1, 2, 3, top, 4. And there you go. Go on, eat the icing.
Yay.
Just don't tell Mum. It really does taste like butter. I probably put too much butter in it, but But look, it's fine. It's no problem. Worse things have happened. Look what I bought though.
What is that?
It's a dragon fruit.
Oh.
Aldi had dragon fruits.
I can tell Mum now.
I think you can peel it actually.
Ooh, that looks disgusting.
It
Looks like ice.
does a little bit, doesn't it? Ready?
It's like the texture of frozen watermelon
Yeah.
with kiwi fruit flavor.
Good. So these are the beautiful array of yo-yos that we made. I'll say you made it. You put in a fair bit of effort. Okay, let's eat one. Cheers. Yeah. Sorry. I love yo-yos. Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, happy Valentine's Day. You've got a chunk of icing. Look at the camera. On your lips. Oh yeah, so I'm just gonna point at the window right now. And just scratch my face a little bit. Oh yes, oh that's the spot.
I'm a big kid.
We're all just big kids, really. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you're all having a lovely Valentine's Day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, apparently. And click that little notification bell so you do not miss out when we upload again. Yeah.
I'm your head.
Yeah. See you guys.
I'm your arm.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, just cough straight onto the big